Hello, drum school and drummer friends. It's Alan here. Hope everybody's keeping well. Right, today we're going to be looking at 5 classic rock shuffle tracks and how each one of these legendary drummers put their own signature stamp onto this classic rock shuffle groove. We'll do a wee bit more talking after the first one. We're going to go straight to Bad Company. Can't get enough. I've played this tune hundreds of times myself in cover bands in the past. Simon Kirke does it the best. Here we go. Right, that was a bit of fun. Hope you enjoyed that 1-minute drum cover. That's the way we're going to do it with each one of these tracks throughout this lesson. Okay, so rock shuffle. Hopefully, if you're watching this, you know how to play a regular blues shuffle. You got your triplet partials on the hi-hat, your swung quavers, bass drum on the 1 and 3, snare drum on the 2 and 4, 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and you got your regular blues shuffle. These guys want to thicken up that shuffle feel, and to do that by putting the shuffle pattern on the bass drum and then maybe varying what they do on the hi-hat, and we'll see that as we go through these tracks. I think that Simon Kirke's signature stamp on the rock shuffle is the fact that he plays the quarter note instead of the shuffle pattern on the hi-hat. You got to remember this track was recorded like mid-70s. A lot of tunes, a lot of drummers would have played just playing the quarter note on the hi-hat. And what he does, he keeps it kind of minimal on the bass drum. He's got the 1, a 2, 3, a 4, 1, a 2, 3. So again, he's not playing the whole shuffle pattern. He's breaking it up, but it rocks. One of my favorite tracks. I've played this hundreds of times myself in cover bands. Simon Kirke plays it the best. Okay, the next track we're going to look at is Deep Purple's Black Knight with the legendary Paice on drums. Here we go. In relation to this track, I've come across a couple of different charts. One of them has Paice playing a quarter note in the hi-hat, and the other one has him playing the full shuffle on the hi-hat. Both of them agree, and I think it's dead easy to hear. He's playing near enough the full shuffle pattern apart from 2 and 4 on on the bass drum. Now, I've never seen Ian Paice play live, unfortunately, but any of the video footage that I've seen, it looks to me like he's playing the quarter note with that fabulous rock shuffle on the bass drum. Ian Paice, one of the drummers who really swings when he's playing the rock shuffle, and one of my all-time favourite drummers as well. However, for me, the thing that demonstrates Ian Paice's signature stamp on this rock shuffle piece are the fills. At some stage in the future, I'm going to do a full playthrough, talk through, and work through of the whole song. But for now, there's a couple of fills that you heard me play in the 1 minute drum cover, and we're going to look at those now. So, in the introduction, and I'll play a bar of rhythm, and then we'll go into the first one. You heard me play. Doing it slowly. Do that again about that speed. Bar of rhythm. Fabulous hand, foot triplets there. So let's count it out. So just do the fills then. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. And then there's actually probably like a little 5-stroke rough at the end, finishing on that crash, going into the verse. I think that is okay. So let's do it one more time. We'll do it slowly, and then we'll maybe bring it up to speed. So here we go. And then we'll do it a bit more up to speed. 2, 3, 4. And just for now, we're going to look at the second fill as part of the introduction to verse 2. There's some great fills throughout this entire piece, so I'm going to have to revisit it again and do the whole track. But for now, just the second fill. We'll do it slowly the way that we did it before, and then we'll maybe bring it up to speed. Again, hands and feet, triplet pattern, a little bit different to the first one, so we'll see how we get on. One more time. Let's bring it up to speed. Okay, the next classic rock shuffle track we're going to look at is the Queen song, Tie Your Mother Down, the fabulous Roger Taylor on drums. Let's go. So the key thing that adds Roger Taylor's signature stamp to that fabulous rock shuffle track is his own signature bark. I think we're safe enough calling it a bark between the snare drum and the hi-hat, which he plays on the backbeat, really beefs up that backbeat. So when he's playing the shuffle, going to do it slowly. Sounds a little bit like that. Got to remember that he cuts those off short, so he's not letting it ring for like a full beat. All right, so you got to cut them off short. Wee bit tricky to work on if you haven't done that before, but it'll give you that authentic Roger Taylor snare drum, hi-hat, bark on the backbeat, and you can hear it throughout a lot of Queen songs, and absolutely fabulous. And that's how he plays Tie Your Mother Down. All right, the next classic rock shuffle track we're going to look at is Thin Lizzy's The Boys Are Back in Town. Whenever I was growing up here in Belfast, Northern Ireland, and learning to play the drums, all the drummers wanted to be one guy, and that was Brian Downey, Thin Lizzy's legendary drummer. So let's have a look at that now. So when it comes to this Thin Lizzy rocker, The Boys Are Back in Town, some drummers have actually referred to Brian Downey's shuffle on it as being one of the greatest rock shuffles of all time that you can hear on rock records. I would tend to go along with that. It's absolutely fabulous. Let's have a look at how he puts his own signature stamp on this rock shuffle groove on this classic track. So when it comes to Brian Downey's rock shuffle on this track, the thing that adds his signature stamp is obviously all those stabs, if you know the song. Throughout the whole song, but maybe mainly in the introduction and then in obviously the chorus. So he's playing his shuffle. He's going to be playing on this. He plays the full shuffle on the hi-hat, and then the rest of it sounds a bit like that. But then whenever he adds in those stabs, he's going to push up in the hi-hat and then hit the crash on the next beat. And to my mind, that's Brian Downey's signature stamp on The Boys Are Back in Town. Pushing the hi-hat open, hitting those syncopated stabs. It really kicks the song along, and it's a great, great track. Okay, last but by no means least, the final classic rock shuffle we're going to look at is Frank Beard's rock shuffle on ZZ Top's great track, Tush. Let's go.
I've been
And just for fun, I've done a full drum cover of Tush. The link is in the description. You can follow that. Hopefully you'll watch that, and I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please remember to give me a thumbs up. All right, so I think it's fair to say that Frank Beard's approach to playing this rock shuffle is a little bit of a break from the norm because he plays it slightly differently. Now, I'm talking about the recorded studio version of Tush. I'm very aware that whenever he is playing it live, and I've seen this in video footage as well, sometimes he'll play it like a Texas shuffle. But this is the studio recording, and I think it really pushes the song along and gives it a real edge, which is, as I say, a break from the norm and is really his signature stamp on this shuffle pattern. So instead of playing some of the shuffle patterns that we heard the other drummers play, or sort of the rock shuffle there with the triplet partials on the bass drum, what Frank Beard does in Tush is he's playing the full shuffle on the hi-hat, but then he plays it like this. A 3, a 1, a 3, a 1. And then I think it's a wee bit faster than that as well. And that, to my mind, really drives that song. Okay, drum school and drummer friends, thanks very much indeed for watching. I hope you enjoyed looking at those 5 classic rock shuffles and how each one of those legendary drummers put their own stamp onto that classic rock shuffle groove. If you did enjoy that, I'd be really grateful if you give me a thumbs up. Also consider subscribing to my channel, and if you follow the links, they'll take you to my Buy Me a Coffee page, and you can check out, there's lots of other full lessons on there from beginners right up to the professional level, and you can check that out too. Thanks again, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye for now. Hi drummers, it's Alan here. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Plus, hit the links to become a Belfast Drum Channel member and get access to extra full graded lessons up to the professional level. Thanks so much again, and bye for now.